Hello friends, it's Daryl, and today I'm going to show you that I'm not shopping. I'm going to fix something that's broken so I don't have to go shopping. Battery operated wall clock. This one here got dropped, knocked off the wall, and the hands on it are just flopping around. And there's a little, not really a trick, but a lot of people might not know that those just press on. It's a press fit deal, and there's really no reason you can't just take it apart and press those back into place. Very easy and simple, and I'm going to show you how. I'll flip it over, and we'll find we have 4 Phillips screws around the edges of the trim ring. We're going to remove those. Once those 4 screws are removed, we can just lift this up. Front face plate will set aside, along with the, oh, that's actual glass. That's real glass. That's a sign of a decent quality clock. All right, we've got the second hand. I'm going to take the one on the bottom, which is the hour hand, and point it toward one of the hours. Not 12, though. You don't want to point it toward 12 because it makes it a little bit harder to line up. So we're going to point it toward any of the hours and gently push it back down onto its stem. It's really easy. It doesn't require a lot of force. Just make sure you don't bend it too far downward while you're pushing at it. I think ideally you get a flat blade screwdriver or some other pushing tool and get up underneath there and gently press down on both sides of it until it locks into place on the spot. Now, since that's set right on the hour, on the 1, we're going to move the minute hand around. We're going to set it the same way, right on top of the hour. So you round up. So you want the minute hand on the hour, and you want one of the hour pin, the hour hand, pointing directly toward one of the other numbers on the clock. As long as you have the minute hand on the hour and the hour hand facing directly toward one of the hours, you'll be all set. And the same thing, we're going to get a hold of this hour hand here, or minute hand I should say. We're going to gently press it back down onto the shaft using both sides to press. And there you go, we pressed it into position. The only other thing you need to make sure of is that when it goes around and works, that it's not going to hit. In other words, you don't want the hour hand and the minute hand to come in conflict with each other as they go around. So you just use your adjuster on back, swing it around a little, and make sure it's going to clear. And then you can take the second hand and swing that around a little bit over the minute hand, and you see that's not going anywhere either. Just give the second hand a little press downward, and we should be good to go. Let's put this back together. The face glass sets down into a little channel all the way around, so it's nice and smooth. The trim ring has 4 tabs on it. Each of those tabs goes into one of the holes for the screws. We're going to set that in place and let it drop down all 4 sides so it's down nice and flush all the way around. Now we're going to hold both pieces firmly in place and invert it upside down. Once it's safely upside down with the glass and trim ring firmly set, we can reinstall the 4 screws that lock it all together. So we're going to hold it like that. We're going to flip it upright and see if it works. Here we go. You ready? Click that. And there it goes. Look at that. Before I hang it back on the wall, I'm going to clean up the face of it and clean the glass. We're going to set it right up here, along with this other one that I worked on today. Just replaced the battery and cleaned it up a little. But we'll set that there, make sure they're both keeping the proper time before we actually go ahead and hang them on the wall. And if you know me, you probably don't know me, but I love clocks. Absolutely love clocks. We have, besides these 2 here, there's schoolhouse clock here in the kitchen, oak case pendulum clock that my youngest son made for us in shop class. It's really pretty and nice. We call that a mantle clock on top of the fireplace. Nice grandfather clock with a moon phase dial and chimes. A decorative clock of some sort. We've got a carriage clock, and we have the original clock, hourglass. Isn't that fun? Oh, I almost forgot. The cuckoo clock above the stairwell heading down. There it is. 11, 12. There's also a shower clock. 13 clocks on the main floor of my house, if you don't count some of the other ones that show the time, like the clock on the stove, the clock on the thermostat, smartwatch, wristwatch, and about 7 other really nice wristwatches I like too. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And remember, if you can fix something and save it from being thrown out and have to buy a new one, it's well worth a few minutes of your time. Have a happy holidays, guys. Merry Christmas.